Hey, how's it going? Today's Monday, December 21st, the first day that Dashers in California are seeing the pay increase or the pay variation based on Prop 22, where we're now getting paid 30 cents a mile and guaranteed 120% of minimum wage, which here in San Diego, where I am, is $13. So with 120%, it becomes $15.60 guaranteed pay for active time, which is when you accept the order until you drop the order off. And the same with the mileage. You're getting 30 cents a mile from the time you accept the order till the time you drop off. So, earlier today I ran into a couple other Dashers at a restaurant making pickups, and one of them had made a comment that he got this adjustment and didn't know what it was for, which was kind of surprising to me. You'd think that being a Dasher in California, you'd be aware that a pay increase was coming. But anyway, we talked a little bit about it. He didn't have any idea, but I had been tracking it since Wednesday when it started, last Wednesday in the middle of the week, which makes it a little harder, but I kept track of all my mileage, all my time, and kind of calculated it out to figure out what a difference it was going to make for me. I had looked at numbers from previous weeks, and my estimations were that it was going to be about $100 a week more, based on what I've been doing, the number of orders that I do, and my strategy for the distances that I'm willing to take and the minimum orders that I'll take. So since I have all that data, and it sounds like some people aren't really sure how it's all working, what I decided to do is put together a little PowerPoint with all the numbers, and I'm going to share that with you now. And then afterwards we could talk a little bit more about it. So here you go.
Okay, so if any of you don't know, California passed Prop 22, which gives certain guarantees to gig workers. Now, specifically for DoorDash, what this means is minimum wage in your area plus 20%. So where I am in California, our minimum wage is $13 an hour, and when you add 20%, it becomes $15.60. And remember, this is for active time, so this is from when you click accept the order until you hit confirm delivery. You're not getting paid while you're sitting in a parking lot waiting for orders. Now, in addition to the minimum wage guarantee, you're also guaranteed 30 cents per mile. And again, that's from the time you accept the order until the time you deliver it. And after we go through my numbers, what you'll see is they've actually combined the minimum wage guarantee and the mileage guarantee into one number. So you're not getting those separately. And then that'll make more sense when we look at the actual numbers. So the Prop 22 pay guarantees kicked in Wednesday morning. So from Wednesday morning to Sunday night, my active time was 22 hours and 44 minutes. So using the guarantee calculation, I'm guaranteed $354.63 from the minimum wage guarantee. Now, my actual DoorDash pay, which is the base rate plus any bonuses, peak time bonuses or challenges that you complete, my actual pay was $371.75. So I actually made more than the minimum guarantee that they're promising. Now, as far as mileage, for those orders I took from, again, Wednesday morning to Sunday night, I had it as 274.7 miles, and that's based on odometer readings, not exactly what DoorDash says each order was. When the order pops up, it tells you how many miles, and then when the add-ons come in, they tell you an additional so many miles. That was a little harder to keep track of, but I did note my odometer mileage for each order, and that's how I came to the 274.7. And when I calculate that times 30 cents a mile, I get a total of $82.41. And that's, again, not going to be exactly what DoorDash calculates, but it should be fairly close. So when you add together the minimum wage guarantee plus my mileage, it comes to an overall guarantee of $437.04. And remember, tips are excluded from all of this. Tips are completely ours and have nothing to do with the minimum guarantees. Now, originally, my impression was that the mileage was completely separate from the minimum wage guarantee. So whatever mileage you got, you would get paid 30 cents a mile for your total miles on top of your minimum wage guarantee. But it turns out that's not the way they're doing it. Based on the adjustment that I received, what they've done is they've taken the minimum wage guarantee, added that to the mileage number, and then subtracted your DoorDash pay from the week, and that's how they've come up with your adjustment. So my guaranteed minimum wage pay plus my mileage came out to $437.04, whereas my DoorDash pay, which is base rate plus peak bonus or challenges, came to $371.75. And so the difference between those two is $65.29. So that's the amount that I was expecting for my adjustment, with the understanding that my mileage was a little bit off, so it probably is going to be a couple dollars different. And as it turns out, my adjustment this morning was $69.13, which is less than $4 different than what I had calculated. And I'm assuming that's because of the mileage difference. When you think about it, it's less than 10 miles over the course of 4 days. So pretty reasonable to assume that it's accurate.
So anyway, so those were my numbers from Wednesday to Sunday. Kind of gives you an idea. Hopefully it was clear enough for you to understand the difference. You know, a lot of people still kind of complain that this Prop 22 was a bad thing for us and that it's just another way to take more of our money. But based on all the calculations that I've done, it's only going to be more money for us, at least for me and the way that I do DoorDash. And maybe I'll do another video kind of explaining orders that I take and that I don't take and why. I think that helps new people to not undersell yourself and take these $3, $4, even $5 orders that just aren't worth your time. So anyway, if you have questions about the numbers or you disagree with how I calculated it, just leave a comment and I'm happy to have a conversation with you. If you have questions, please leave them in the comments. Again, this is specific to California, but my guess is that other states are going to roll out something similar, and eventually this will probably be the pay format for the rest of the country at some point, or at least a large part of it. Anyway, if you want more information, you want to see more videos, you have other questions about strategy or things like that, leave in the comments and I'll do my best to put out a quick video and help you out. And it'd be great if you subscribe to this channel. It's brand new, but if I start getting more subscribers, I'll definitely start pumping out more DoorDash content or just gig content in general. I also do a lot of Amazon Flex, a little bit of Postmates, some other stuff. So subscribe, give this video a like, and I'll talk to you all soon.